right, GigEm247.com. Taylor Ham at the Nike ESPN Rise event. I got Bralon Addison, Trey Williams, Bralon MVP of the day, receivers. Kind of just talk about the event and just the opportunity to come and display your talents in front of and against a lot of competition.
First of all, I want to thank the Lord for keeping all of us safe out here, and He blessed me with the MVP award today. But today I came out here with the goal to get better, come out here and compete against a good competition. See my boy Trey here working hard, so it was real fun. I think we all got better out here today.
Absolutely. Kind of talk about some of the one-on-ones, maybe mention a couple of the DBs that you went up against that kind of gave you the toughest time out there.
I can't really remember their names, but I know number 668, he was pretty tough, and he was pretty athletic, and they're all pretty good, and so it was some great competition out there. And, they were trying to get better, I was trying to get better, and my main goal was to push them to help them get better, and their main goal was to push me to help me get better. So we were all just trying to come out here and have fun and get better.
668, that was Darian Monroe. He's committed to A&M right now, so I know you guys had a bit of an epic battle out there. What did you think about? Do you remember that one-on-one matchup?
I can't really remember right now, but I just remember his number. So that's always, if you remember that person's number, then that means they were doing a great job. So.
Awesome. Trey, obviously an event for you to showcase your abilities. Kind of talk about today's events and how you feel like you performed.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't get to get the MVP. I don't know why, but no, it was a great event. Competing and having fun and doing what God tell you to do. I'm blessed with the talent that I have, and I'm gonna take advantage of that.
Always the humble Trey Williams. Here we got some events where you really can showcase your ability in space and your ability to cut and make quick moves. Kind of just talk about how you feel like you compared to some of the best backs, in and around the state.
Well, a lot of it has to do with quick foot ladder, the quickness. That's that's what helps. And just getting through the linebackers and being finesse with it, that's a lot. That's key to it. Being quick, and they can't handle it, and that's what separates me from other running backs. It's the burst and speed.
You like doing these events, right?
Definitely.
I mean, the competition. I know they invited you to Oregon to be able, showcase your talents nationally. Just talk about coming to these events and just the drive you have for the game of football.
Well, like I said, it's a blessing. I just look at it all as a blessing, and and I take advantage from there, and get better from there. And that's basically what this camp is about, getting better.
What did you get most out of this camp?
Getting to know some of these good athletes. It's a lot of good athletes that haven't been really been seen, and they need to be seen. They did a good job, and I learn from them, and I make them better. So.
Bralon, I know once you get outside and you get a player one-on-one, you feel like you can burn them and you can go up in the air and make any catch. Just talk about some of the big plays you made today, and what makes you such a good wide receiver.
I play quarterback for my school, so I think for me, play quarterback at school, I read all types of coverage, and for me to come out here and I see, if they roll to cover 3 or something like that, I feel like that helps me as an advantage because, I can go out there and run a 4.5, but I'm not the fastest guy around. So I think my mental game is the best part of my game, and so I feel like when I have the best mental day, I feel like my physical day is pretty good too.
Awesome. Talk about also too just where you're at with recruiting, and I know you're coming up to A&M on the 14th. Kind of catch us up to speed where everything's at.
I was committed to Oklahoma State, and I decommitted. I just I feel like that wasn't the right place for me, and they like big receivers, big outside receivers. So I feel like it was time for me to make a change, and I feel like I had the respect for them to let them go ahead and keep their recruiting process going because of me. It wouldn't be right for me to wait as long, and then they end up left out. And I'll be up at A&M on the 14th, so it's gonna be so people are in for a surprise.
All right, well, now that we are on the subject, talk about the possibility of playing with your boy Trey.
Trey is a great player. Matt's a great player. I mentioned 668. What was his name again?
Darian Monroe.
Yeah, he's a great player. So for me to be an A&M, for me to be an Aggie, it's gonna be it's gonna be a pretty long process for some other schools, and it's gonna be fun doing it.
Also, you got Corey Thompson over here.
Corey.
I know all of you guys are close. Just what does that do, for your confidence, knowing that you've played with these guys, how talented they are?
you know, that's what I think is the best thing about it. You know, I'll be most comfortable because I got a lot of guys from Houston going up there, and I'll be comfortable. You know, it's not too far from home. I'll be up there with some guys that's from my same area, so you know, we can maybe take road trips back home with each other. You know, so it's gonna be all about football, getting better every day. If we all end up in the same place, you know, keeping our heads on straight, getting better every day, and having some fun.
Trey, what do you feel about that?
Hey man, it's butter, baby. It's butter. You know, I mean, I think, you know, like I said, he's a great athlete, and he's a true athlete. You know, it's not very many people that can, you know, do the things Bralon can do. And Matthew, you know, he's a running/throwing quarterback, and it's gonna be a lot to deal with, you know, with us coming up. So.
Yeah, you know, another thing is it kind of exciting to think about a backfield with you, Matt, you know, Bralon, maybe possibly Corey if they need him at wide receiver.
Definitely, because you know, I mean, you know, you're gonna have to deal with the run, and you have to deal with the pass. I mean, it's gonna be a lot for the defenses to handle, and that's that.
All right, well, I think that's good. Stick to GigEm247.com for all your latest Texas A&M news.